Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line.
I'm going to help you out today, Retro.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. With the snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Yep.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete.
Oh my God, bro. You really gonna tell me that Galladay is gonna run away from either one of my corners?
Have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all. Right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football.
That's 2 playoff games.
You're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
The kickoff team on the field as they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And
you said who?
Cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Their own 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Jacksonville. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Who your backup?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Odell Beckham.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Odell Beckham.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Oh, he did have Odell. He traded him to you, and you traded him to you.
At 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
So all even.
He probably didn't expect Odell to end up back in the AFC.
And no return on this one.
At least not this early.
Signal for and take it.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy.
How did he get all these niggas? Tyler Lockett and Kenny Golladay. All these niggas was in free agency?
Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He's got a first down.
Oh my God, fellas. Y'all didn't come to play defense today.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have
What you mean? What favor you mean?
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 23-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. A handoff as they run the counter play.
Oh, they let him shed that block to save his ass.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that.
They saved his ass.
As you noted, last week they didn't have to. They still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They run the counter now on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
He was brought down. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Yo, where you throwing it to, bro?
That's a nice job there.
He has dead eye.
Not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
2 yards. The fuck was that, bro?
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there. Force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Through one quarter, 14-7, our score.
Man, he probably ain't gonna just join no blind invite. What time did y'all set for? Oh.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Mayfield now from the 50. That's out to Chubb, complete. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Bro.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had
About time they gave me some.
But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this
I don't know. I don't know why he got Baker as number 60. That's the ugliest shit I've ever seen.
The defensive side hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Yes.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Oh, that was not.
That football in.
That was
knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward right
That
there.
was not the right play. Right out.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now.
That might be a kickable offense.
So they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
On 2nd down, they'll try to run the counter. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Ooh, Harold Landry, the 3rd is out of here.
It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up.
You're not in turn league no more, Mo? Oh.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line.
I got sunshine.
Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. To throw.
Oh, they are bullshitting, bro. Oh, he just got me a safety. Thank you. You a big dummy. This motherfucker ran back into the end zone.
And then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
He wasn't supposed to get that tip pick, so they gave it back.
You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play.
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you.
Who the fuck does he got at corner?
The guy who's got the football in his hands, meaning if it's not there, he won't force it.
He traded
and maybe turn into an
one of them. Oh, he traded Greedy.
Go to a second option and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh my, what is this? What?
There, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
I don't know, bro. This nigga's just tripping over people. Mm-hmm.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're
Yes,
he's miles away and smiling.
Throw that right.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch.
Damn it.
Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
You said what?
Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be.
How is Galladay running away from any of my corners,
Being a
bro?
little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. He'll get this one to Galladay. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
46-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the
Who
ball
hit him?
initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his
Probably
running back.
Josh Allen.
Unsuccessfully.
Somebody got to him quick, so it's probably Josh Allen.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
3rd and 2.
On a cloudy day.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
What could make? Oh yeah, that's going back. Yes, sir.
So that'll back him up 5.
Yes, sir. We like those. You like penalties, don't you, boy? He like penalty.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it's complete. Hooper. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
You see, he
10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield with it once more. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach
oh my God, man.
before going out of bounds. That one goes
Why did he do this to all these niggas? This shit is ugly.
5-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Gotta be quicker than that.
And again, it's Mayfield.
And he gets no points. He gets no points before the half. Let's go, Josh Allen. Way to come through for the defense, boy.
That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach,
way to come through for the defense, Josh Allen.
Welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
He should have took his 3.
The leg effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
He should have took his 3. He took the lead, but he didn't. Now it cost him.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Okay, Josh Allen's ready to eat now.
Racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
He
Someone's
eating.
closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he's going to go down.
Okay, they all ready to eat now.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
The pass.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Who is that?
Milano
is beating like that?
Loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
And he got Matt Milano beating as a D tackle? That's crazy, bro.
Looking to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that makes it a 9-point
Yeah, we like
game.
that.
Makes the score Jaguars 23, Browns 14.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with this deficit, You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense?
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
These boys are eating out here.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his
They
great year
eating.
continues.
Gobble, gobble.
To try again after the sack. Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get him to the...
Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro.
Brown
This
on the
game
cusp
over.
of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
Yo, Josh Allen is having a career day out here.
Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short
This
side
boy
of
is
the field.
literally having this. He's having a fucking field day.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, I saw it too. I knew that was coming. Couldn't get it off.
Got the sack there. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting.
Come on, bro.
On continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And it's incomplete.
The pass intended for number 30. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Before they can get the punt away whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Good job, folks.
17-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. 4th down, Mayfield. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen.
Jaguar pressure and the Jaguar sack. Josh Allen out there got 5 sacks tonight. We know who defensive player of the week is.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Oh, that's on the NFC side. I ain't got to worry about that side.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Taking no gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught.
What a go, let's go, Pitts. Pit stop.
From 10 yards out, and the Jaguars had 6 to
We
their
got a
lead.
pit stop, fellas. Let's go. Let's
A
fucking
nice
go.
throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have
Better
made as a
believe
rookie.
it.
Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot
It's a
of
big
one
boy
read.
out there.
If you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
31. Browns 14.
He must not know Trey Lance got them feet.
Lambeau to kick off.
He got them
Lambeau
feet.
now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence chasing you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
To throw again on second down, Mayfield.
Oh, that's a good pass. He left that open.
And all the way in. Touchdown.
He left that open on that play. That was my fault. I didn't set it all up.
And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Oh, no, not Kyle Pitts.
You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there. Play keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Oh, shit.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get about 3 as he's
Oh, he'll be back. Okay, we got Josh Oliver. What we got Josh Oliver for?
Got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and it's 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous
See,
shot.
it's going to tell me dead-eye bullet pass, and then that pass was way off.
Made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
We serious. Is it bad? Or is it... But he's smart enough. He sees it all.
On 3rd down. Not quite 50%.
But he sees it all.
This is 3rd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
What's wrong with him, bro? He don't know no better, bro.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer but still ultimately down 2 scores.
He better stop. But he can't stop, won't stop.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Throwing deep for Galladay. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
You're going to get banned, bro. Who's going to ban him now? But who's going to ban him, though? That's what I'm wondering.
Football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Incomplete.
Second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Mayfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first
Take it to the crib.
Timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up
To the
the
crib.
first down.
See, he's using timeouts. When he needs timeouts to stop my team, that's not a good thing. To the crib. To the crib.
Now Mayfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That
We don't care about that. You still in bounds, bro. You still in bounds. You got. He's still in bounds, and he down 10 points.
Mayfield to throw. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion
Still in bounds, baby.
something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Are you down or are you up? Oh.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A gain there of 21 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
I'm telling you, he about to quit on him.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Mayfield. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. And when they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick.
Impossible.
And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars.
Oh, that was my boy Cash.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they
Cashman, you know I got him.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout.
We're going to take this win, bro.
Seconds to go in the game.
Good game. Good game, sir. I'm out of here.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And despite the cold, despite the snow, this one was fun to watch, and I want to thank you for bringing 2 things, the space heater and the hot chocolate. Those were a big help for us here in the booth.
Yeah, just so you know, in the future, get your own space heater. Okay, I'm an only child. I don't share very often. But this had to bring out, like, the 12-year-old in us, didn't it? I mean, to be able to watch this, and let's face it, when you were that age, you didn't come inside until Mom screamed, get inside now, young man, because you wanted to be out there just having a good time, and actually you almost forgot just how cold it was. I'm sure these guys didn't, but they ended up playing just like those 12-year-olds and getting it done.
So for the Jaguars, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Browns, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.